Hey everyone. Elon Musk tweeted yesterday that Tesla should make a highly configurable robo-van and that he's super fired up to be working on future product development with the awesome Tesla team. This is really cool, and even though it might take a while, I'm really excited to see what they come up with. A van is one product that I've been waiting for Tesla to make for a while now. I reckon I would get one and just start my Tesla van life, travel around Australia on free energy charging from the sun. I fully understand the limiting factor is battery cell production and the need to fully fulfill the demand for Model 3 and Y before adding future products to the lineup.
He also mentioned an optional solar power canopy that extends both sides of the van, tripling roof area. And when Eva Fox on Twitter shared an image of a solar trailer with extendable solar canopies, he replied, "Pretty much. A van would have more roof height, so you could stand or sit under it for shade. This will be a game changer for people who travel or live in their van, especially in sunny places like Australia." Elon has mentioned vans in the past. In 2018, he posed that it may be interesting to work with Daimler Mercedes on an electric Sprinter. That's a great van. We will inquire. Obviously, that never happened, and it would appear that Mercedes made one themselves. Let's check it out real quick. Yep. Looks like a Sprinter van. Choice between range and payload. To me, it seems that you'd want both. Okay, says here range of around 150 kilometers. Or there's another option that gets you 115 kilometers. Anyway, these ranges are extremely limited, so that might be a bit of a hint as to why we are yet to have a compelling long-range van on the market. More recently, during a company earnings call in January 2021, the question about a potential van was raised by Wall Street analyst Joseph Spack from RBC Capital Markets. Elon responded, "Tesla is definitely going to make an electric van at some point. But the thing to keep in mind is fundamental constraint in battery cell output, and that is the main reason they have not accelerated new products currently." Now let's do a quick Google search for Tesla van. You can tell people are itching for this, as there's so many designs and renders that people have created. They spend their hard-earned free time getting really creative, trying to imagine the future that Tesla will deliver for us. A lot of them are interesting and actually look cool, so I'd somewhat forgive you if you've even been fooled that Tesla designed some of them. Now let's go a step further and search for Tesla Cyber Van, which I think would be pretty sweet. Now, to be honest, a lot of these are kind of strange looking extensions to the existing Cybertruck design, but there are some cool ones for sure. I especially like the look of this cyber minivan concept that is a modern Brubaker Box, which was this cool van from the 70s that I only learned about after seeing this concept. I do recommend you visit the designer's website called Samir Sadikhov. Sorry if I'm butchering that a bit, but I recommend going there. You can see the full image gallery of this concept, and there's also a bunch of other cool designs in there as well. Okay, enough of the fantasy images. Let's talk about what features I think the Tesla van will include. Firstly, autonomy. Tesla will design this vehicle with full self-driving in mind, as with all future products. It is kind of obvious too when Elon refers to it as a robo-van. It might even be a dedicated robo-van with no steering wheel. A solar roof with pull-out awnings, just like we discussed before. It will have long-range capacity, not like the Ford e-Transit or Mercedes e-Sprinter, which you can buy now. It will be designed with mass manufacturing and efficiency in mind. These are some of Tesla's strong points. It's going to look futuristic. Let's be real, Elon's even said that fashion needs to start getting more futuristic. Regarding size, Tesla owners Silicon Valley tweeted that we definitely need something bigger than the X. Is this possible? To which Elon replied with a winking emoji. Read into that what you will. The highly configurable nature of the van reference in Elon's first tweet that I mentioned is also very interesting. It will be fascinating to see how far they go with this and what they can come up with. The rest is pretty much all imagination, until Uncle Elon finally shows us an unveiling of their final masterpiece. Now, why do I think vans are an important sector for Tesla to be entering? Well, vans are a large market segment, and there are currently no compelling long-range electric vans that are reasonably priced, in my opinion. Here is a graph of just Mercedes vans wholesale sales in the preceding 10 years from 2011 to 2021. You can see that they topped out at about 440,000 sales in 2019, nothing to be scoffed at. Vans are also some of the most versatile vehicles on the road and are good for many different use cases, such as people moving. You can fit a lot more people in a van than a car, and autonomy will be very handy for this. Driving as a courier, delivering parcels, for tradespeople, food and produce transport, mail deliveries, food trucks, van life. Now we're talking. This is something I'm excited about. But you get the idea. There's so many use cases for a van that make them such a versatile vehicle. There are also other companies that are currently or will soon be making compelling looking electric vans if, and this is a big if, they're successful. The automotive industry is just about the toughest and most complicated industries I can think of entering. But I hope many of these new companies succeed and bring out great products. Some interesting examples include the Amazon van by Rivian, Arrival, Canoe, and Volkswagen's long-awaited ID Buzz. To round out this video and bring us back to reality a bit, I want to check out the local market in Australia and see what electric vans are currently available. Here on the Cars Guide website, they have us this story about the 5 best EV vans in Australia. Firstly, they have the Renault Kangoo with a stated range of 200 kilometers, and while the price isn't listed on this website, I did find some 2021 models for sale for around 56,000 Australian dollars. Next up, we have the BYD T3 at a starting price of 35,000 plus on-road and has a bit more range at 300 kilometers estimated. Next up on this list is the Ford e-Transit. To be honest, I don't know why this was included in the list, as it's not currently available in Australia, and even though Ford state it will be coming in late 2022, there is also no good price estimates I could find or specifications. It's also possible that Ford has a nice relationship with this Cars Guide website. The final 2 in this list, from Mercedes and Volkswagen, are also not available in Australia, and because prices and specifications are also not available, I don't think they should have been included in this list either.
Thanks everyone for tuning in, and if you found any of this helpful, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.